Hey guys, we're Role Model Games, and my name's Dennis, aka Ghostman.
I'm Nathan, aka Mr. Boogeyman.
And I'm Billy, aka Mothman.
And this is our 2019 recap. It's been a great year so far. We've had a lot of fun doing this, and we wanted to go through a couple milestones with you guys and make an introduction and kind of wrap this year up in a really good note so we can hit 2020 hard, strong, and make it happen.
We started this thing, I don't even know. I mean, it was over a year ago, and it really started with just us kind of talking. More of, I don't know, brainstorming,
it was
having fun. It wasn't anything really serious until we sat back and we're like, we could actually do something with this.
Yeah.
And
late night conversations at the Undisclosed Pizza Place.
Which we all worked at.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and that's when it kind of just like evolved into Role Model Games. I mean, we decided on that name. As a whole, we wanted to be community driven and help kids.
And
it got ridiculous.
Yeah, and the idea that we were going to focus on magic cards and D&D and model kits, and it kind of all fit with everything that we were planning on doing.
The grand scheme.
Yeah.
And we stayed up many a nights talking about many a phases of our plan.
Yeah.
Which I wanted to bring up because that was funny.
5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right, and several years down the road. We got places we're going.
And then at that point, I mean, like, Role Model Games as an entity had grown so big in our minds that our wives were like, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. You guys
need to tone it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
The question became, do y'all have money for this? Because we don't have money for this. And we don't have money for this.
No, we don't. And we saved money. And we, little bit by little bit, bought into our first set that we were going to turn and sell at the first show.
Yeah.
And it was War of the Spark. And we actually did real good at the first show. It was enough for us to get concrete, and we're like, hey, this is the thing. We're going to do it.
Yeah. And we paid our show fees. We made a little bit of profit.
Yep.
Met some people.
Yep. It was a nice setup. The pictures are on the Facebook group where we set our table up. We had a banner. We ended up lucking out and having 2 tables instead of 1.
Yeah.
The guy was really cool at
Tidewater.
Tidewater. We went through that time.
Tidewater Sports and Collectibles.
Yep.
Check him out on Facebook.
He's a real good guy and throws a good show together too.
Side note.
Business with him.
Side note. The Comic-Con that Tidewater was doing.
Oh,
didn't you share that to me? Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing a Comic-Con in Virginia Beach.
Yeah, so I mean, the small little company that's just doing vendor shows is doing their first Comic-Con, which was pretty awesome.
We definitely want to get back on with that guy. We're going to be trying to do that here maybe this later.
Yeah, we'll cover goals a little bit later, but working with Tidewater was really cool. That was our first event, and the event itself was more of the collectible sports memorabilia and baseball cards, football jerseys, and footballs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
there was one other booth that had like kind of nerdy stuff.
There was comics and the pops.
Yeah,
and we were like
Legos a little bit.
And but we were the only one there doing the collectible card game stuff. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah,
and it wasn't bad at all. Really, we did really well. And then after that, we just took more and more interest in what we wanted to do with the company. We talked more about doing more channel stuff, and we talked about what we're going to do with if we ever got a physical location, such and such and such and such.
Yeah, but Tidewater was really kind of the biggest milestone, at least in my opinion, because that reaffirmed for us that this was a viable business option.
Yeah.
So at that point after Tidewater, we took what money we made from that. Got our business license. We got our bank account set up.
Bank account.
We went legit.
We got all of that set up.
Yeah.
So that Role Model was ours, and
to me, that's my big milestone.
Right.
Like, there's a paper out there that has our names on it and Role Model, and this is a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I was really happy with that.
So contractually obligated to be
legally
together.
bound to
legally bound. Yeah, this is a weird marriage right here. So, but Yeah, it was a good deal. Hell, we even got shirts made up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We were ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, some of us have our names on our shirts, some of us don't.
Yeah, that was a different print. I'm still messing with that one. I'm working on hoodies. We have our names on. I have my name on the hoodie I did for a prototype, but someone's sore.
Someone?
I mean, granted, I didn't have a name yet, but still,
Yeah.
would be nice to have something.
Yeah. Do you want to come up with where the names come from? Anything anybody's interested?
Yeah, I mean, so Ghostman, Boogeyman, they already had the names.
Yeah.
I had to come up with one.
Yeah.
And I'm originally from West Virginia, and we were trying to fit with that name idea. And I'm big into Batman, so Batman was an idea. I was like, that's stupid. I'm not going to be Batman because look at me, I'm not Batman. So I mean, if you know anything about the West Virginia, Mothman was their Bigfoot.
Yep.
So I'm Mothman.
There you go, and it works out too. Yep.
I got my nickname from my wife. It was a little private joke that we had when we first started dating, and it just kind of stuck with me. With the kids would be like, there's a monster under my bed kind of thing, and we're like, well, I'm the boogeyman. I control all the monsters, so you don't have anything to worry about. I got you.
Yep.
So.
Now, mine came up working at the undisclosed pizza place, and my schedule was always floating around. It was mentioned that I was like the ghost man, didn't know where I was going to be at anytime soon, and it just kind of stuck. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's just something fun to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. So I mean, after Tidewater, we got the business license, did all that.
Yep.
And then my wife, she sells books. I'm not going to mention the name of the company she sells books for because I'm not sure about legality of that. But she sells books at vendor shows, much like the Tidewater event.
Yeah.
And at the time, she had already signed up for a 3-day event at the Harrisonburg Mall, Christmas in July event.
Yeah.
And wasn't able to attend, so she was like, hey, if Ghostman over here will cover our Galaxycon tickets, which we went to Galaxycon, by the way.
Yep.
Then you guys can have my booth.
Yep.
So, okay, we did it.
Yep.
And jumped on that, and that was an adventure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Real quick, though, we did go to Galaxycon. That was a fun experience.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice way of seeing what we wanted in the long run. It'd be nice to set up shop at Galaxycon. We're not quite there yet,
No.
but we're working at it. And it's a great experience. If you ever have a chance to go out and check out a con, do so, because these people are a blast.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a positive atmosphere.
Yeah, it was our first con ever.
Yeah, ever. And we loved every bit of it, and we're going to go back this year, and we're going to try to get some footage so we can show it on the group and on the channel and whatnot. But that was a great thing.
Yeah.
But rolling off that, we were going right to Harrisburg. Christmas in
Harrisonburg.
Harrisonburg,
Yeah,
excuse
Harrisonburg.
me.
Not to be confused with Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Right.
Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Yeah. And it was a nice little story because one of the guys that came up to our first show actually was from Harrisonburg, Virginia. And we actually got to see him again at the second show, which was really cool.
Yeah, he was there for, I think it was the second day for like an hour.
Yeah. Just
sorting through the
chatting
cards.
Yeah.
Chatting it up. Yeah.
And he was really cool. He spread the word around his gaming buddies and said we had people come up and be like, hey, he sent me. I was like, hey, what's up? We appreciate you. And Harrisonburg was a nice, it was stressful. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
We were kind of tied up with the scheduling. We didn't know who was going to cover what and how. But we pulled it out of the hat, and we made it happen. And we had a lot of people to help us. Jason Kell helped us. My son helped us. And our buddy Justin helped us.
Yeah, my wife came out and helped for a little bit.
His wife came down and helped. We pulled string.
My son helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a good deal.
There was a little snag that we hit leading up to the Harrisonburg show, and a lot of scheduling issues.
Yeah.
And we had kind of worked that out, and then Ghostman over here had a bit of a tragedy happen in his life.
Yeah, my wife passed away, and it was a really hard moment with everybody. We're all friends and family here, so it wasn't just like it affected us all.
Yeah.
And we weren't even sure we were going to be able to make that show the way it was going down.
Yeah. And, I mean, it really came right down to the wire on that one, figuring out like 2 days before.
Yeah, 2 days before is when we decided.
We finally figured it out, and Trooper over here stepped up and helped me pull it out of the hat.
Yeah, he even posted in the group saying that we weren't doing it. Yeah.
Like, we didn't think it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And day before, we were like, it's got to happen.
Yeah.
We have to do this.
It was a good thing to help, like, my son, too. We got something to do to get our mind off things and get out of that spot. But, yeah, it was one of those close calls. We really didn't know what was going to happen until it happened. So, that's how that played out.
Yeah. But, I mean, we made it happen. We made it work. Yeah. So, we are role model games. We are, this is us.
Yeah.
You know, we have to support each other, and that's what we did.
Yeah, we're family.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, after Harrisonburg, we kind of decided that we were going to take a little break, take a knee, and kind of reevaluate. You know, all of us had personal things that we were going through.
Yeah.
So, we took a knee to collect ourselves, and in the interim, Ghost Man found a flea market that is in the area, and they had spots set up for booths that we sat and we talked about it, and so we decided that we would get a booth, and so far it's been great. We set it up in October.
Yeah.
Yep.
And started the process
about middle of October.
Yeah, about October.
Yeah.
We got a display case. We got that set up. Promptly broke the glass.
These two did that.
I take blame for breaking the glass.
Really, we can just blame the van if it didn't have that little latch there.
Right. Thankfully, he's handy and he fixed it right up.
Yeah.
So it's not even it was a little of a snag, not a huge snag.
Yeah.
So.
But so we got the actual display case set up, and we got a bookshelf. We started filling it up with inventory.
Yep.
And I think it looks great. I mean, like, as things have been progressing, we've been adding more things to the booth, and it's just been growing and growing and growing. And we still have, I feel we have more room for improvement. But, the way we looked at it is the booth would be a way for us to continue to do role model, in this transition. We didn't want to stop.
Yeah.
Even though all of us, we had so much going on, and we still kind of do.
Yeah.
But we weren't going to let role model die out.
Yeah.
So we just kept plugging away, and doing the flea market was a great way to facilitate that. So it's doing well.
Yeah, the booth is definitely a heartbeat now. It's keeping us afloat. It's not to get into all the numbers and stuff, but we're sustaining ourselves. We're doing decent enough to keep trying to get more. And we do have to work on a little bit of space issues, change up some stuff here and there, but we got a good foothold there.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep that going, and it give us a place to tell you guys, like, if we're not at a show, we're not doing something, hey, come see us here. We got what you need. Come see us.
I mean, we're already talking about doing sorting events.
Yeah.
Well, we need to talk with them first, but
yeah,
trying to do like some meet and greet type deal. You guys come out, check us out at the booth. We'll be there with the sort box, flip through.
That's where the fun is.
Yeah.
Everybody loves going through the box.
Yeah. That's the best part.
Yep. Find
those little hidden treasures.
Those gems,
We all agree.
Yeah. The unfortunate rares for $1.
Yeah. So, but that worked out good. The booth is good, and for 2020, I'd say, I think we all have a little spot here to say something about 2020. But I would like to say that looking forward to doing more shows, getting back on the beat with that, working more on the channel and stuff, because we got some great ideas we're trying to pull off with that, keeping the booth alive, and who knows, if it becomes a bigger thing, we're always looking for that physical location, because once we have the shop, we got more stuff coming. So.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've already expanded into Yu-Gi-Oh!
We're already carrying Yu-Gi-Oh!
We've been in the booth for 2 months.
Yeah.
3 months now.
3 months.
Yeah.
And
roughly.
Expanded into Yu-Gi-Oh! Got some of that going.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're expanding.
Yeah.
We're trying to give you what you want.
Slow but steady.
Yeah. And if there's anything you guys want, let us know. We don't know these other markets. We're Magic players.
Yeah.
So Yu-Gi-Oh!
And D&D players.
Yeah,
and
D&D.
Yeah.
So like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and whatnot, we don't know a lot about that. We don't know what's hot. We don't know what you want. let us know.
Yeah,
we are open to suggestions.
It's a learning curve. We're learning all the time. We're just learning Yu-Gi-Oh now a little bit.
Yeah.
So and there is a difference in the markets. The games are different. The people who play them are different and whatnot. But we had some friends that are going to help us out and stuff with that too. So we're very fortunate. But you should give us a shout out. Mm-hmm. Let us know what we could do better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're serious about it.
Yeah, just let us know in the comments or up on the Facebook group. Send me a message. Yeah. Anytime you see Role Model Games posted in the Facebook group, that's this guy.
Yeah, that's it. He's head administrator there.
So you can send me a message directly. I can let these guys know. We'll talk it out.
Yep.
And we'll get something going for you.
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole premise of Role Model Games. I mean, we are community driven. Mm-hmm. We want the community to be involved in what we do.
Yeah.
So we're open to any suggestions, any kind of constructive criticism. Be gentle, but
right.
That's kind of the heart and soul of what we're doing here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely trying to keep, and we've done good in the first year. You see what I'm saying? We got legit. We got our own business account and such, and and now we end 2019 with the booth, which was a great step for us considering we took the knee. So, and I think we're doing all right. And hopefully you guys see that too, and appreciate the adventure that we're on because we're trying to share it with you as we go because it's a blast. It's a really good time. So,
my goal for 2020. I'd really like for us to be more active with the Fandom Underground, which is the kind of nerd YouTube channel that we're trying to get off the ground. And it's just going to be us talking about kind of current events and nerddom. Whether it be movies, comics, collectibles,
video games, whatever.
Yeah, games.
Right. New rulings on old games, new games, and whatnot. You know what I mean? So.
It doesn't necessarily have to be Magic related as far as games go. I mean, we had shot a fandom video for a review on E3. Which through several delays, it didn't seem kind of important for us to put it out.
Yeah, still in the works.
Yeah, we're still editing that one.
So it was our first time messing with the camera. It was a learning curve. We were literally learning what to do, what not to do, and it's still out there in the ether, and we're using it as
in like 15-minute segments that we're gonna have to piece together to get a full video.
Probably. Yeah. But it was fun doing that. We had a blast doing it. And E3 was it was a great E3 that 2019. So
we won't go down that route.
No, we're not going to discuss that in this video.
Yeah, we're not. But anyways, all right. Well,
so my thing on 2020, we're still working on our social media presence, and that's kind of where I fall in. I do a lot of the stuff on the Facebook group, so I want to build that up, get the following there through this YouTube, through Facebook. Maybe get into Twitter, but I'm one of those people that doesn't like Twitter. It's a terrible thing. But
maybe I'll do Twitter.
Yeah, one of you guys can do Twitter for me. But expand the social media presence.
Twitter. Don't let me have Twitter.
But just try to expand the social media influence and
build up that community.
Build that community online as well as in person, and just try to be able to connect with you guys more. Hear your thoughts on what we're doing. Let us know what we're doing wrong, what you want to see out of us, YouTube content, whatever, anything. Just let us know, and we want to build that up. We want to build up that community. So
just to mention real quick, some of the stuff we're talking about on the channel were product reviews, which was something we had tackled as well too. Because if there's any products out there you would like to be interested in seeing reviewed,
no, absolutely.
Be it deck box manufacturers to just particular games and whatnot, or we even scout Kickstarter for new.
Touching on that, let me throw this out there: we will never do a paid product review. Never.
Yeah.
What you see on our product reviews will always be 100% honest and genuine. We will never, ever, ever accept money for a product review.
Yeah.
It is. If they send it to us, great. We'll review it honestly, and truthfully.
Right.
But we will never ever do accept payment for a good review.
Yeah.
If you're getting a review from us, it is honest.
Yeah.
That way it's unbiased, and
Absolutely.
you guys know that it's unbiased.
Right.
That we're just three nerds looking at this particular product and giving you our honest opinion of whether it's worth your money.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
If it's garbage, you will know it's garbage.
I'll tell you. But yeah, if there's anything out there you want to see, let us know, because we're always looking for something to bite at the bit with. So.
Yep.
And
that's about it.
That's about it.
You know, that was that's
2019 story so far.
Yep. Role model 2019. Hope 2020 is a blast.
Yep. So we're Role Model Games. Check us out. Like, subscribe, notifications, all that fun stuff.
Share us.
Absolutely.
Share
Please share us.
Please share us.
Please share us with your family and friends.
We appreciate everything that you
And all of their family and friends.
Yes.
Facebook stalk.
Yep.
Do your thing.
We appreciate you following us on the Facebook group, following us through our times that are down and up, and we appreciate everything. We appreciate you, all of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, happy 2020.
Yep.
Happy 2020.